Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh my Lord Krishna. Oh my Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Oh my Lord Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna. Hare. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Nityananda, Gauranga Gaur. Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Nartam Vilas by The Sweet Pastimes of Nartam by Narahari Chakravarti Thakur. The Supreme Lord Vishwambara, you are the husband of the goddess of fortune. O Supreme Lord Vishwambara, you are the husband of the goddess of fortune. Are you all feeling like the goddess of fortune yet? Yeah, see, honest. You will, increasingly, forever. Fortune here never leaves. Just increases. You found the real genie in the lamp here. You get more than 3 wishes. That genie in the lamp is stingy. Only 3 wishes. What is this? So limited. My genie, he's unlimited wishes. Yeah, but not material stuff. Yeah, there you go. 4 hands. Yeah, it's like 2 hands is not enough to embrace the Lord. You need to be at least 4. You are the husband of the goddess of fortune and my eternal friend. Now, isn't that a concept? Now, how would you like to have an eternal friend? All these other friends seem to come and go. You know, even the friends in religion, you notice the religious friends seem to go also. Ooh, the family members, they kind of go, they kind of, well, we're bonded by blood. I just kind of wish we weren't. She's getting a little weird, man. I think she needs a doctor. So we have that eternal friend. Then you can know everybody here. You see what Jesus said, what I have done, all men must do and will do. And you will say the same thing. Oh, they all left me. My religion. They excommunicated me. And all my friends left. My family members don't like me anymore. But Lord, you're still here. I think I'll count it worthwhile. This is worth it. Just one. All he needs one friend. And from that, see, when you really get that clear, you found the kingdom of God. You found what Jesus said. Seek the kingdom of God, and all else is added. When you found that one friend, he found them. And when you find them too, oh, you're going to find some real friends. Like here, you notice I found real friends. You found real friends. You know why? Because we found our eternal friend. See? That's why you find these kind of friends. Yeah, yeah. Some of them don't leave. Some of them want to say, oh, okay, this is good. I'll maybe come back a little bit later. I want to be a teacher. I want this. See, they got all these wishes, they want to fulfill. Oh, I want to be a big Brahmin. I want to, you whatever it is. Oh, yeah, this Maya is more attractive. More attractive than Yoga Maya. Sometimes there's some confusion. It happens. It's a journey. Everybody's unique. I like what Mayavadi said today. She said, we're all different. Find beauty in it. I love that. No wonder I like that girl. She's a good girl. Yeah, she has her unique way. Kind of like a Karuna. Yeah, Karuna, these they feel, why don't they understand me? Well, get used to it. We all been through it. And if you haven't, you'll go through it. Mm. Jesus went through it. Why shouldn't we? So only you are capable of distributing the wealth of love of Godhead. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. And so first he distributed it to his disciples. Only you can do that. So what did he distribute? He distributed himself. He's the personification of love of God. Vishvambara. He's the full Godhead. Love of Krishna is all within that personality, that body. Okay? Then he distributed that to others. It's like passing the baby around. In India, they have this thing. Everybody passes the baby around. They're all family. You know. So Krishna gets passed around. See, we're passed. That's all we do. Pass him around. Okay? See, all people have to say, "Oh yeah, I'm willing. Yeah, yeah." See, disciplic line is, "Yeah, yeah, I'll take the baby. Okay, okay. Yeah, yes, yes. Impregnate. Yes, give him to me. Oh, your word are great. Oh yeah, I received your word. Oh yeah. Oh, that ecstasy is really great. Oh yeah. Oh, that's it, man. That's it. You found what Narayan Raj couldn't tell you, or any of these gurus. Oh God, I made a vow today that I wouldn't say anything to the gurus about the gurus, and there, right up. I tried to make the vow. Sorry about that. But anyway, just a perspective, man. Pass the baby around. That's all we're doing, passing the baby around. That's a disciplic line. Madhavendra, because of your ecstatic love, I'm going to appear in the hearts of others. I'm going to appear and deliver the world. We're the world. Can you tell? We're in this. We're here, stuck in the train station. Train's not going. You ever been in a train station in India? Train just doesn't move. You can't go anywhere. That's us. We're stuck in a train station, man. See? Waiting for the architect to get us out, or somebody, the Neo, the key maker. We need the key maker. Yeah. You are capable of distributing the wealth of love of Godhead. Only the Lord is. That's why, when the surrender is that, just simply, just you receive this ecstatic devotion emanating from, see, it's amazing. For so many years, these devotees have been chanting Shri Guru Charana Padma. Until they come here, they won't know the song, what they're singing. They won't understand the meaning. From the real spiritual master, ecstatic Prema emanates, and by his word, ignorance is destroyed. Pretty simple, man. I can't believe how simple it is. The more I chant, the simpler it gets. It gets so clear that I think even a dog is going to be able to understand how to find this real path. Yeah. See, so people don't understand these words. They think, oh yeah, for Lord Chaitanya now gives it directly. Even back then, either he gave it, he was a living person, and if you didn't need him, you didn't get it. You had to meet one of his disciples roaming around like Nikula Brahmachari in ecstasy with the laughing and crying, just like that Shiva guy, That's why I had to correct him a little bit. It says, yeah, I went and listened to class and this ecstatic love came. Oh yeah, somehow or other, Krishna just gave it to me. See, that's their realization in religion still. They're not experienced devotees. They can't look at the verse and say, oh, Madhavinda Puri, I see the pattern, man. People can't see the pattern, the way that God works, unless the Lord is awakened in you. You can't see his patterns. He's got a dance that he does in a certain way. That's why the book is there. See, we need some good map readers that are not blind. And, I look at these map readers here, we're appointed a map reader here for you guys. Yeah, we're going to tell you how to get to Vrindavan. And they got no eyes. Therefore, they got no understanding. No real knowledge. Isn't this real knowledge? Can you imagine? I said, Narayan Raj wrote this big, I just have to show, I have to use examples now. Sorry about that. I mean, got to take gold in a filthy place sometimes, because there's gold here, man, lots of it. Okay? You may think this is filthy, but no, this is Bhagavatam. It's living. We got to use names. The Bhagavatam, everybody had a name, right? Daksha, Shiva, Bali Maharaj is Gurudev. Everybody has names. Why does everybody, have a problem with names? Yeah, Narayan Raj. Yeah, he had a name, right? He had something he did here in this world. He had a place in God's plan. Okay? So we just we make it clear, because you can't be, unless you worship the Lord with this loving ecstasy, you can't get it clear. You can't see where clearly people fit in the Lord's pastimes, in the Lord's Leela. It's all Leela here. Everything. Yeah. The whole thing is a Leela of the Lord. But we're making bridges. See, the bridges, like in crypto. You can't use a certain coin. It's got to be bridged over into a new ecosystem. What do you think we are? We're all these different coins that need to be bridged into an ecosystem of Vrindavan. It's a special system. See, we create the bridge here. The Lord creates it through us, as us. I was wondering why I like this crypto so much. It reminds me of Krishna. It reminds me of Vrindavan. Have you noticed? Great for preaching, man. It's fantastic for preaching. It's all in there. It's all in that shadow. Shows you, oh, yeah. We're all coins. these little tokens. But we're in another ecosystem, and it's not very economical. It's really not nice here, you know. And people would love to have this bridge, but it hasn't been made yet, right? Because it's made by the devotee according to the time, place, and circumstance. They adapt everything according to the time, place, and circumstance. They're a genius. They have to be. How can people make it to the other side, into Vrindavan, into that ecosystem, and have life there from Krishna? See? So the Lord comes as the devotee, right? He comes as the devotee. See, only this is how you can understand. Only the Lord can give this ecstatic love. He comes as the spiritual master, as the ecstatic devotees. Even you don't have to have a title, I'm spiritual master here. You just have to be like Lalita and Johan, and people will get it. You're a guru already. You don't have to have any special thing, formalities. That's what it's about. That's all I'm, trying to do here. Not trying. I'm just, living on what you're living, man. Where this is our life, and my life, and now you're taking it on. Otherwise, you wouldn't be my friends. You don't like this life, you would say, ugh, good luck for that, man. I'll see you later. These verses, see, this devotee was so self-realized. Narahari Chakravarti Chakor. He wrote he wrote the Bhakti Ratnakara, beautiful book, and this book also, glorifying Narottam, glorifying all devotees. It's all part of the same family. The devotees have these really wonderful qualities. Everything. You can attribute them universally to all devotees that the Lord is using, here in this world to preach real devotional service and what it is and how to get it. See, all we do is, what is it? Teaching what is, not only what is dirt, what is fire, what is speculation, what is that? No, what is Krishna? That's the real thing. Where is Krishna? What that's all like, okay, incidental, what to avoid and stuff like that. See? That's Krishna's shadow. Devotees, no, they want Krishna. They want that transcendental Krishna, but they don't know. They don't know what is transcendental. They don't know what is God. They just use the name. That's religion. When you don't know God, you got religion. That's it. That's, when you say, I'm in the Hare Krishna religion. Oh, okay. You don't know God. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I'm in the Hare Krishna religion. Okay. Yeah. Now I get it. Now I understand where you're coming from, man. Religion. Oh man, that's far, far away here. The truth. What do I need religion? Religion is for people who don't know God.
That's where you ran away.
Yeah, that's why you ran away. That's not religion. Oh, I'm into religion. Oh, okay, great. We'll stay here. He goes and we stay here. We're not into religion. You still like it. You're still not fed up with religion yet. Okay, go out there, eat as much religion as you want until you get fed up. Yeah. See, because mellows, transcendental mellows where it's at here, relishing mellows, tasting these verses. What do you need religion? Religion's in the way. Hey, move out of the way, religion. Speculation is religion too. So, okay, you made your start there, and okay, you got all these hypocritical leaders who say they can bring you to the kingdom of God, but really can't. That's hypocrisy. Okay, they got to get out of the way somehow. But they won't get out of your way. They want to stay. They want to always stay in front of you. That's what they do. Bali Maharaj had to move his guru out of the way. See? You got to have them moved out of your way. If you want to go, if anybody listens to this message, you have to have these obstacles removed out of your way. You got to meet the real guru, not the hypocritical one, the one God is actually using in truth. See? And then you get an in truth results. You read the book, it says, oh, you get the real disciplic line, you get love of God. By their word, ignorance is destroyed, right? From them, ecstatic prema emanates, and that starts to become you. Ooh, that truth has destroyed my ignorance. Wow, you showed me where the real path is. You are the path. I just look at you and I see the path. I just hear, from you and I hear the path. Oh, I heard long enough. Oh, that path is awakened up in me now. Wow, I see it's inside and outside. See, the guru is like a what do you call a midwife? Cause that birth in you. No one else can do it. They're experienced. They know the ropes. They know how to untie Maya's ropes. Nobody else does. Oh. You are known as kind-hearted to those who depend on you. Therefore, O Lord, please shower your kindness on me. Okay? And so a lot of people, they've been praying to the Lord, like what is it? George Harrison. Oh, I really want you, but it's so hard, my Lord. It's so hard, my Lord. The only thing was the kindness wasn't ready to be showered upon him. Oh, he got lots of money. And he got to Hare Krishna religion, right? He used to go hang out with the devotees. He thought the devotees were great. I think he had changed his mind a little bit too. He didn't leave anything, no money to the devotees. Can you imagine? He must have had some realization. Didn't leave anything. I don't think. I remember reading that he didn't leave. They were waiting for a big thing to come in for them. So they're all waiting for money. That's the thing. Yes, but that's in religion, man. Yeah. See, so shower me more kindness. Well, if you're not experiencing that, you need a guru. You need a teacher that is been transformed into a spiritual conduit for the Lord's kindness and mercy. And that's what you do. When you make that connection, you can say, oh, yeah, I've got this because I got connected. I'm in the disciplic line. I tell people, when I meet them, they say, what do you do? Yeah, well, I'm in a disciplic line. That's the way I got God. Oh, we got River here. Sorry about that, River. I didn't see you there. There you go. Yeah. In a disciplic line. You must be in a line. You have to, if you're with Jesus, you have to be in a line. That's what made Jesus special over above the Pharisee teaching. See, because they had the Spirit. The Spirit came through Jesus' teaching, not the Pharisee teaching, not Moses' teaching. Nobody got the Spirit. Only rare few prophets. And they had all their disciples were mostly, they didn't have the Spirit yet, just like with Prabhupada. The prophets like Prabhupada, see, can you see the relation's always the same? Yeah, it's a disciplic line. Prabhupada had it, but almost all of his devotees didn't have it. Yeah, just like Moses, he had it, and many prophets after that had it, but most of their followers didn't. See? Here, most of the followers will get it because now people who listen to this word, now is the dispensing time. It wasn't the time to dispense it with Moses or the prophets. It wasn't the time to dispense it with Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Siddhanta, and A.C. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. But now is the time to dispense the mercy. Can you see it? It's already fructifying in devotees who are receiving. So you're receiving this word. You're not receiving the Pharisee type word, right? The Pharisee, we should call them Pharaoh blindness. You're not receiving this by, look at Johan. He listened to all these sannyasis in ISKCON and everything. He didn't receive the word that awakened devotion. See, this is all by the book. It's even by the Bible. Whoever received Jesus, see, whoever, we're born not of flesh and blood, but born of the word of God to become sons of God. Hey, man, oh, Gore, you compare yourself. You darn tootin', man. If you're not that, you shouldn't even be here. If that's not here, you should go find somebody like that to receive the mercy of Jesus. You should, if you don't feel that as a Vaishnava, that you found gold, then you should go and leave this place and go find a guru who has that mercy. Really, I mean, that's it. Otherwise, you haven't found the line. You're in religion. You can't get out of it. Look, there are all these devotees stuck in religion because they can't receive this word. They receive the word of the Pharisee or type Brahmins and sannyasis and gurus out there, right? They receive the word. Oh, the checklist is going, oh, we believe in you. You're going to deliver us. But is it true? Oh, you know why this word is coming out? You know why this ecstasy is manifesting now? Because I have all these books Prabhupada was silently writing. And that was his main task. He knew it. Because he knew this time would come. That's why he came to me, right? Krishna came to me. This was the fructification of their work, all the way from back when Bhakti Vinod pretty much revived it. Okay? This is like teamwork. We're running a race. See? Like St. Paul, we're running a race. We're in the Olympics. This is the Olympics. When you find the real Gaudiya Sampradaya, you found the Olympics. The gold, you're going to get gold medals here. We already got one for Lalita and Johan. They got gold medals. And everybody will get one. Don't worry. You'll get the same love that she has in your own way and that river has in your own way. If you haven't gotten already, you're on the right train, man. You're connected, right? Train is connected, right? It's not like disconnected. See, that train out there is not fully connected, man. The disciplic line is here. They're sitting in the station trying to figure it out because they got off the train. See, this is okay. The train is here. Get on the train. Hey, disciplic line. You are known as kind-hearted to those who depend on you, and that is so true. Do you feel that kindness? If you don't, even here in this Sangha, you got to be around devotees who feel that kindness because they're recipients of the mercy. What is Lalita's? What is her qualification? Faith in this. Faith in through it all. Faith. She had faith. Even Balaram said, "Why are you following this guy? After all, he's doing." I know. See, faith. Faith in truth. See, not faith. It's all about faith. You can have faith in the modes of nature. The Lord put the whole thing in Bhagavad Gita about different divisions of faith. You want faith in the mode of passion and ignorance, or even goodness? Well, go follow some various teachers and gurus that manifest that. So you have faith in goodness. Go follow a good guru. People think, "Oh, it's good. My guru's good. He's good. He's honest." Yeah, Jarasandha was honest. You're not greedy enough. Jarasandha, they could say the same thing. Jarasandha, hey, he's honest, man. He's gives charity to Brahmins. He follows the rules and regulations strictly. I'm with him. Why should I be with Krishna? Look, he doesn't even wear shoes. Why should I be with Krishna? He doesn't follow like strictly rules and regulations. Krishna is looking at him. He's too free. He needs to be controlled. We got to take him down. See? difference. See, it's not good enough. So this message that we're giving is for those who have lost faith in goodness because you want more. More than good, more than being organic. More than just saving the whales. Goodness, it's a good thing to do. Save whales, save their bodies, right? It's a good thing, right? Be organic, save the body, make it nice and healthy body, right? Yeah, it's nice, good. Yeah, but you know what? I love my work, man, because I'm here dealing with also bodies. I'm saving a lot of whales. Saving a lot of bodies out here, but it's a spiritual body. It's who they really are. That's why the whole thing, real bhakti like this and this soul work that we're doing is better than building millions of hospitals, because you can build millions of hospitals, save millions of people, but they're not saved. Okay, that's necessary work. That's why the Lord has many servants, right? But how many? See, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Who can save souls? Who can awaken their soul and make them goddesses of fortune? So they can feel the kindness of God on them because they depend on Him. Or who are you depending on? Well, I'm depending on my guru. But is your guru depending on God? Does he know the real God? Is he an experienced devotee? Or is he just somebody that kind of like a pope, a poopy pope in an official position, and you don't know how much poop is in there? Because you're still in religion. You need a real guru, man. You need a person depending on the mercy. They read the verse and you say, this person's got it, man. They're a personification of the verse. That's devotee Bhagavat. You think it's just a word? People just think it's superficially words. Oh yeah, I'm here to meet the devotee Bhagavat. Then the speculation comes in. Oh yeah, Prabhupada's book is the devotee Bhagavat. And look, yeah. And they're doing it for 20, 30 years, and what happens? There's no ecstasy, right? No ecstasy. Yeah, but he's the devotee speculating, and they go on. They'll probably die, Ritvik speculators without this ecstatic devotion. See, because they're speculating. You got to go to experience devotee, where you go with your own eyes and you see, there's devotee Bhagavat. Yeah. The book says the spiritual master is ecstatic. From them, ecstatic prema emanates. Oh, that person. Wow, I didn't understand the song, but because you never seen it in your guru. They never showed you ecstatic prema. Oh, but he had it. He said he had it. Oh, how do you know he's not a friggin' liar, Yeah, come on, man. Don't you read the Bhagavatam? Yeah, I read it all the time, man. I still don't understand it. Go ahead there, Lalita.
The problem is they don't know what ecstasy is. So they all call this morning I had a discussion with somebody. She said her guru is ecstatic. Are you doubting about it? I checked him out. Nothing, empty as anything. But
Yeah.
it's ecstatic.
She put the conversation up there. They just don't know. They don't know.
They don't know what it is. But I gave them hours and hours and hours of my time privately to explain it. But
you can't see. You can't understand this you have to go the real. See, you got to listen to this word ultimately. Because if you listen to the other gurus where it doesn't work, and then you mix it up and you think you're love, which is not the same. See, the kind of love that the devotees are really looking for, whether they know it or not, is what's in the book, in the map book. See, it's in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. When those symptoms of spontaneous devotion awaken, then that's real love. Not this stuff that's superimposing on it, what we feel and everything. They're still full of speculation, there's still stuff. But anyway, that's where people are at. They just haven't made the distinction. Who knows how long it takes? Just is what it is. Can't force it. All you can do is be yourself, right? Has a lot of impact. People, they have to see the role model, that's whether they ask for it or not. They're getting it because that's the way the Lord worked 550 years ago, and we got the same order. Whether you're asking for it or not, you're going to see it. You can squawk and, jump up and down and get angry and say Gohari is a demons and she's a demon and everybody here is you're gonna, you got to do what you got to do, but we're gonna do what we got to. We wanted. We got this is our life. I live on the order of Prabhupada. He said to do this. Otherwise, it would be sense gratification just to, enjoy my bhajan and, just chant alone and, not have any friends. I like this better anyway. He knew the better thing to do. Oh, you're going to like this, Yeah, just keep preaching, man. Yeah, you'll see. You're going to have friends, man. This will be like a Jesus trip. Because when, this is the same thing. When you give up, same thing. When you give up friends, family, buildings, and this, that for my namesake. See, for God's namesake, for the devotees' namesake, basically. Because the same thing happened. If you were around when Jesus was and you preached him, the Pharisees, he's hypocrite, you're terrible, you're bad, we get out of our temples, like that. What do you think is any different? No, this is the thing. When you get a living guru, it's the same thing. The same potency that was in Jesus must be in a real guru. If it's not, you don't have the same effect. You see, that's a disciplic line. People don't know what it is. We're in the line of Lord Chaitanya truly. Because what happened in Jesus' line is the same thing, the same kind of similar empowerment. This is just a more refined version now. We have more knowledge, right? We have the latest incarnation. They don't know that. They're still, back with that. This is what Jesus had more to tell you. This is what we're doing. But they don't get that. A lot of people don't get us. What are you going to do? Just keep doing what you do. Look, some people have. I'm amazed we got so many friends here. And it's increasing, right? Some people are getting, hey, man, that's starting to make sense to us. Yeah, we've been purifying the planet for years. Chanting in this ecstasy that most don't like. And even you didn't like before, some of you. Yeah. Dear Guru Dev and devotees, I cannot listen. I'm in the hospital. Yeah, are you okay or what's happening? Let us know if you want.
This morning she was still okay. So maybe with one of the kids or something.
Maybe it's somebody else who she went to. I don't know.
Yeah. Or maybe just...
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, just don't go there and get shots. Stay away from those things if you can. Then you'll hear more Hari Katha. O Lord, shower your kindness upon me. I worship Sri Lokanath Prabhu, who is fully surrendered to the lotus feet of Sri Radha Vinod. He is the life of the devotees and the confidential associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There you go. I mean, you got to, if you're not like that, you're not, first of all, a real devotee of Krishna yet. You got to be a real devotee of a real devotee. Don't tell me that you're a devotee of somebody that's still mundane. If you are, well, you may not know that, but you're not going to get this kind of mercy. You're not going to be in a line. You got to show people how to pass the baby around, how to pass Krishna around. Nobody knows. It's like this. See, that's in the book. That's here. See, Lalita's like that. Johan's like that. That's why they're part of the family now. The Lord trusts them. He received them. They received the baby. Anybody can get this. This is the time, man. This is the time to get the baby really easy. The baby is Krishna, transcendental baby. You're going to carry him for a time. You carry him. It's like sometimes, ooh, you just kicking. Ooh, yeah. So isn't it funny? It's always the same thing. This is how important it is. It's important to just learn how to receive the gift when the gift is available. That's it, man. You see, it's like that. It's like this. It's like that. It's like this. It's like that. It's got to be like this and that. See? Book Bhagavat, devotee Bhagavat. See? Book Sangha, you know how it all worked? and devotee sangha live, live. Don't you have, we like live, man. See, live things in the world are, I can't get through live stuff, because I like to fast forward. It's so boring. That's life, man. It's so friggin' boring. But when you find live Jesus, man, a live Prabhupada, a live Sangha, this is live here, man. You want to be here live. Even ask people, replays are good, but they're live, man. Living. See, alive is so much important on the life. See, live, live. See, so to live, you got to find life. And what is life? Nobody knows. They think the modes of nature is life. They think the mode of goodness is life. Passion or ignorance, energies from persons like that. Oh, I live on their energy. This guru might be good, has good energy. Maybe he's got passion and energy. I met some of those in ISKCONs. Passion and energies, and people, oh, he's my guru. He's going to deliver me. Yeah, he is. He's delivering you passion. Or, oh, he's my guru. He's really good, man. He's honest, and he follows the scriptures, and he does his program, chants 16 rounds, and does very nice, methodical, like this. So he's my life and soul, man. He's my hero, man. I'm looking for that, And then you look at the book, and you think, oh yeah, these are my heroes too. But you don't understand them because your hero is not like what's in the book. That same potency of those persons who wrote that book or participated in that book was the same potency that is in the real guru and the real devotees and real associates of the Lord. And when they're here, when they come here to give the gift, when you understand their value, the Lord shows you their value very easily, Krishna. You notice? Has anybody noticed? How easy it could be for some so far? If faith in the real thing, then you realize all these things. They just come into your understanding. Wow, bhakti comes into your experience. Ooh, revelation and realization comes. Oh, the kindness of God comes. Unbelievable. The fairy tale is here to come that never ends. See, you go to Never Never Land. Vrindavan is never, never. You're never going to get there unless you go the way that this word is preaching. It's going to be Never, Never Land for you. Never, never. You'll never go there. I don't care what anybody. I already seen with my own eyes. I didn't see Narayan Raj getting into where I am. I didn't see his disciples either. None of them, not even one. Can you imagine? I'm sitting in the elevator with his most exalted disciple, who is considered a big guru. She's a woman, and she wouldn't even look at me. You know what I saw? I realized there. Oh, could you? That's why I lost everything going there, because she didn't get anything. She couldn't even recognize a brother. I realized, wow, man, you really showed me, Lord. You showed me how rare you are, how rare associates are, how rare this mercy that you've given this fool. And now you see how well it works, because this is true. In crypto, they have a thing called true USD. The others are false. Actually, literally, they lie and they put it together and speculate on we have it. But there's one that's called true USD. Say true gurus like that. They're the true guru, not the peppered up ones and the speculation ones. Then you get into the pastimes, and then it's not just a book. You're it, man. You've been tagged. See, what is Bill Gates? See, the shadow wants to do that for you. He wants to tag you. See, he wants to track you. See? But you come here and you understand what's happening. Krishna, you're going to be tagged here. You're going to be tagged by the Lord. He's not always going to track you. He's my devotee. I want to follow my devotee. And you're going to love it because he's so kind. Otherwise, and you don't want this mercy coming through? Okay, well, Bill Gates is out there. He's already tagging many ISKCON devotees with his shot. Here, at least if you get the thing still, the Krishna, oh, don't, I ain't going to look at that tag. No, you got my mercy. Okay, but people are getting tagged and bagged and tagged by Maya right now, big time. And religion ain't strong enough to get you out. This is. See? Can you feel it? You're tagged by the Lord. Okay, you're it, man. You're it for him. And he's tracking you. He's staying with you, protecting you. Who do you think's protecting us? The Lord showed in its 21 hours of ecstasy how he works. He said, don't you remember what he went to each of his devotees and said, do you remember this happened? Because you were my devotee, I saved you. I came as this person. I gave you this. I used this servant to help you because I was tracking you. I don't track. Maya tracks in my form as Maya. I keep track of all these persons. That's why you see it's getting pretty ridiculous. They want to literally track you, man. Track and trace everything. Okay? So, hey, man, surrender, right? Why not, man? This is a better deal. You want to be a goddess of fortune? I'm just here to announce the good tidings. That's it, man. Hey, man, this is better than good. Goddess of fortune you become, and your life becomes beautiful. You're happy in your heart. You get rid of the poison. You're part of the family of immortals. Even here, they come and you feel their presence. You think about them and they come. What do you think chanting in ecstasy is all about? Chanting the names of the devotees and they're there. Or reading these books and chanting, relishing. See, this is relishing mellows. You get this. This is wealth and treasure. You can relish these verses and taste them and discuss them and glorify them. My God, that is wealth. I mean, that's my wealth, man. Narada Muni is doing that. It powers them up when you go anywhere in the universe. Once the material body dropped, man, he was already where he was really buff. Spiritual body was buff, man. This thing dropped. Spiritual with the vina and everything in his hand went out. Just continued on with less restriction of the body, material body. Yeah, these guys working out all the day, they look really good, yeah. And when their body dry, if that's all they do, okay, it's fine to work out and everything. But if that's all you're doing all your life, and this is what they don't know, your body drops. What do you got? No spirit, no buff spiritual body, hasn't even been developed, haven't even been awakened. Where do you go? You stay in the material universe somewhere. Who knows? As a dog or as a person, or who, your whereabouts are unknown because you're tracked by Maya, and Maya just puts you in this situation. Yeah. Here, we're tracked and traced by the Supreme Lord. Okay? Wherever he goes, we go. Wherever we go, he goes. And they're all based on rasa dance. See? All based on rasa dance. By communing with God, then your direction comes about. It's like you have a meeting. Not a boring GBC meeting, but an interesting one. Fantastic. I come here for a meeting. I have a meeting. We discuss our day here. I can't even tell you all these things that they just kind of come out as we have our discussion. Yeah, this is a daily workout, sadhu sangha. See, people don't know its value. That's why we're here, They don't know. And there's no way I could preach this value unless I'm into this, unless I'm experiencing this. How can we preach something that we don't know about? And that's why they can't preach this. They can't preach. I just read what's in the book. And I said, yeah, I can relate to that, Lord. Wow, that's how it is, man. I worship Sri Lokanath Prabhu, who is fully surrendered to the lotus feet of Sri Radha Vinod. He is the life of the devotees, okay, and the confidential associate of Lord Chaitanya. You know, the life of the, what did Jesus say? I have life, I can give it to you abundantly. What is their life? What is their treasure? See? It's transcendental. See, that's the life of a devotee. See, Lokanath was like that. He was a recipient of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. He actually, Lokanath was associate of the Lord. He's Narottam's guru. Actually, met him physically and personally. Had the full mercy of Lord Chaitanya, and automatically Radha and Krishna. Okay? So that's the life of devotees. That's why this book is my life. I'm able to extract it because of this gift of the mellows. See, you got to get the girl. If you don't got the girl, you don't get these verses, man. You won't get them. You get me. These book is saying, "Do you get me?" And everybody's saying, "No, I don't get you." But I'm gonna say I am, or I'll look like I'm getting you, and it's just a look-alike. It's a like, let's see. I'll dress up like I get you, like I'm really guru, like I know these verses. I'm an Acharya Dave. See my big title. I get this. Yeah, I get the Bhagavatam. Yeah, do you really get it? Are you that? Can you produce the results of the Bhagavatam? Yeah. Can you be like Vamana Dev and bless a devotee like a sincere devotee like Bali Raj? Can the Lord use you to be like a Vamana Dev to deliver people like Bali Raj was delivered? Can you be like the cowherd boys and deliver the wives of the Brahmins? We do that sometimes. See? So the Lord, are you really used by the transcendental Lord? Because if you are, then your life will be like the Bhagavatam. People will be delivered through you. Like here, people can look. You look here, you look at the Bhagavatam, then you'll understand it. But if you don't look here, you won't understand the Bhagavatam, and that is the problem. That's why you have to hear it from a self-realized soul. You have to hear it from an empowered devotee like Shukadev Goswami. Gar, you're comparing Sukadev. Well, it's got to be that way. Otherwise, you're no Maharaj Parikshits. Okay? Proof is that you're hearing from a real authorized source and bona fide is the result. You got even more than what Maharaj Parikshit got. The ones that are fructifying now at this point. See, fructifying love of God. You got much more than what Maharaj Parikshit got. Okay? Because Lord Chaitanya didn't come and wasn't given that kind of mercy, that level. Look, he's doing the same thing, giving the same kind of mercy he gave 550 years. Oh, you little children, goo goo gaga. That's what they say. They talk to me and they go, oh, yeah. To me, it's like goo goo gaga, goo 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 gaga. Hey, man, same mercy, you little child. Same mercy, the Lord Chaitanya is. Can't you open your eyes, man, or it will give you a little help. Throw a little cold water on you, hey, man. Talk about your gurus, how insignificant they are. Well, aren't they? I mean, am I saying anything a lie, or is it just that so truthful that it just blows your mind? That's insignificant. Well, what's going on here and that? That Vitae stuff? I could see Karuna squirming now. Oh, he's saying don't he know it's so important to follow all that? No, it's so important to follow this now. And if you don't get me, okay, Krishna says, I can't, this guy just not ready. Okay, go out there. Yeah, follow those things. Follow the rules and all this. But, I mean, we're on the real standard, come on, man. It's like you said to the, come on, man. It's like, if the person's transcendental, fine, man. But what is that? And they, people, they, no, I can't give it. I know it's the same. They all, it's just, it's the same. But, it takes a while for people to get it. They got to get purified. So you got to be a little bit.
But then they need to follow the rules because you've got to do something.
Got to do something, follow.
Follow the rules or this.
Yeah. So at least there's a choice now. I mean, for those who are ready. I mean, when I came, this is all I really needed, but it wasn't available. It wasn't available with any of the gurus. Even afterwards, I started to get some, oh, well, let me go get these high gurus, the Narayan Raj ones, the high gurus, and then there wasn't. I thought, well, they're not high enough. Maybe there's Radha Babaji's, and that wasn't it. It's like, wow, man. But if there was this, I would have. Oh man, that would have I would have been on a gravy. It would have saved me so much time. So much, because there's so much bewilderment out there in Vaishnavism about what is real. This is why Jesus said, I could say this, I do say the same thing. He said, while I'm in this world, I'm the light of the world. Now I'll just explain a little more clear. When a devotee, when this kind of consciousness is in this world, this is the light of the world. This is the Lord strongly here. I'm not saying it's me. I'm just a knotted up flute. But this consciousness is here. It's the light of the world. You come here, you're going to see. Because I'm looking myself. I see through this. See? This is how it works. So, and you have to come for a while to begin to understand how this relationship with God is. It's so intimate. It's so intimate. The mixing. It's like it's the perfection of what you want with another body out there with the opposite sex. You wish you can have this, but you can't until you come through this way. And then when you get this, you think, oh yeah, this is what I've been looking for. Because we're not these things, to try and mix and commune with some other person in the Maya. We're mixed with the Lord. We're all built for that. We're all like goddesses of fortune in that sense. When you connect like that, our Lord is our husband, true husband. Yeah? True benefactor, true blue, everything. True blue. See, you gotta find that kind of love, true blue love. Isn't Radha our role model? Who is her real husband? Who is her real master? Who is her real love, beloved? Right? Hey man, that's intelligence. I want to follow her role model, man. The path of mercy is so rare that it's not available. Yeah. Gradual self. Even Krishnadas Kaviraj says in Chaitanya Charitamrita that he said the path of pure devotional service is so rare, and the Lord keeps it hidden. And that's what I've seen in Vaishnavism. The Lord was keeping it hidden from them. See? And that's why Prabhupada kept it hidden. It wasn't time. And Bhakti Vinod, Bhakti Siddhanta, they kept it hidden inside. They carried it. Gupta. Krishna is called Gupta, Morai Gupta, hidden inside. See, now we're bringing it out. I got to pass the baby around if it's going to be done. Huh. Yeah, I think this is so good, but I think I need to. So, reactions. What do you got to say? So, Tom, read some of the comments, if you or you can comment here.
Yes. This is from
She wants to say something. Go ahead. Did you want to say
Just quickly,
something?
yes, Maharaj, can you hear me okay?
Beautifully.
You was just talking about marrying God. I've
Yeah.
just been on this site. I'm in this group about marriage and people's relationship. It's a black site really, and I was just talking about what you said. You know, they were talking about marriage with their partners, and we
Mm-hmm.
spoke about, you know, getting married to the Lord, and how even
Mm-hmm.
that is so, because that brings about truth, and that I was conditioned to want a husband to be a man in a certain way, you know, certain way, and I want truth, you know, having a relationship and being, because I said I want my husband to be a man, and but we're conditioned. Actually, I'm not fully aware of what that is right now,
Yeah.
but I know I've wanted conditioned things instead of truth. Going on that site to just reveal this, it was really nice, because it's brought about knowing being married to Krishna has been made my life with Karuna, being married to Karuna, much more deeper and real and truth. It's intense. It's been really
Mm-hmm.
intense at times, as you
Mm-hmm.
probably know already.
Mm-hmm.
Having that marriage with the Lord, both of us, with you as our spiritual guide. I just spoke about that in this little. It's just what I've known about previously, that from a Muslim friend who looked to Allah. They have the Quran, they have Muhammad, and they look to Allah. In their, they go to the book if they have problems
Right.
with their marriage. They go to the book. But here in this, so you as my spiritual master, as both of our spiritual master, has really helped me stay in this friendship with the Lord, with you, with everybody. Really. I just wanted to share that
Mm-hmm.
with you, having this path, having the scriptures, being on this path, having you as the guide, having the spiritual family that's here with us now, having all of that shelter is just the greatest thing in the world. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for that.
Yeah.
Understanding truth, obviously seeing people's material life, material issues that maybe the Lord will get rid of. I don't know when, and will take away or give. But it's made truth and being with the Lord much easier to be in relationships with everybody, with
Mm-hmm.
everybody else. And yeah, being married,
Mm-hmm.
the Lord is our real man. He's our real husband. He's the one that's going to be, he's the one that we're going to have the most intimate relationship with, more than anybody else that's here.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have great intimate relationships with the devotees here as well.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
thank you for that. I was also just going to say one more thing. I don't know if you saw, I posted a video from 4 years ago of you was in Mayapur. I hadn't met you yet. You was in Mayapur, and I came on camera. It's not very long video, and I'm so happy. You could see it in my face. It's so amazing because I had tears. It was, I think, the first time, or maybe the second time, I can't remember. I had these tears that were different, and I realized that, my God, I received mercy from you back then. I received this mercy from you that has kept me on this path. I received that mercy. People say, why do you know, go through all those things? And yes, my face, I looked at my face on what we were talking. I received this mercy from you 4 years ago that has kept me on this path with you, with whatever the situations have happened between. Yes. So I just wanted to share those two
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. I saw, I just saw I didn't click on the thing to see the thing, but I just saw the faces. I looked like I was really blissed out, and you look like you're so happy. Just
Yeah.
even on that, I should have took. I think I'll take a picture of that part too. That was really, you see the ecstasy. It's that drunken, ecstatic bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from the spiritual world. It's not here in this universe. That's why it's so
Yeah.
rare. This is spiritual world here. Yeah. That's why it's the same thing. Lord Chaitanya was very hard for him. People understand. They wanted to drown him. His mother didn't understand. So I came into this world kind of like that. When I was awakened with Jesus and with Prabhupada, it was kind of like, like, God, man, I think a lot of you may have felt sort of like that, like you don't really quite belong here, like it's just, yeah.
No, I don't.
So anyway, yeah, great. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, Maharaj.
Yeah. You want to say anything, Tom?
Yes, thank you. And I was focusing on this purification, and where is it coming from?
Mm.
And I found, so if one engages himself in his original spiritual business,
Get
acting
close
as
to the microphone.
well, if one engages himself in his original spiritual business, acting as the servant of Krishna, then all processes of purification and reformation are fulfilled. And that's what I found.
Yeah, and especially you don't feel the perfection of that until you get the spiritual potency. Then it's all fulfilled. You could see that in devotees. They feel they have so many other duties. Often they have to do this, they have to do that. But when you're a servant of Krishna, Krishna is transcendental. He's not material, unless it's material Krishna in the world. But Krishna is spiritual. When you serve the spiritual potency, there's reciprocation, and one of it is the good fortune. See, there's no other duty. You become even more than the Bhagavad Gita. For the self-realized soul, there is no duty to perform. See, no material duty. Of course, we got bodies. You got to do material prescribed duties for the body while it's here, but there's no real, like, you don't have to independently do things. You don't have to go to school to become a great scholar. You're just from engaging in pure bhakti, you become greater than the greatest scholar. You can ask yourselves, is Gaur Hari Das, he has no scholarship, didn't he barely finish? Yeah, I didn't even finish high school and they sent me a degree out of the blue, made it up with life experience or something. Here's your degree. So you ask, is Gaur Hari, is any scholars in ISKCON that good? Just ask yourself. And are they giving the essence of knowledge that you're getting? See, this is proof. I don't need to go out and study the Vedas like that. All I have to do is relish the name, relish these, all I do is see, I'm giving a discourse. What did I read? I just read a sentence and I'm off. Just glorify. You see, that's what devotees do. They, from their heart, they're awakened out, they glorify the truth. It's so satisfying to God. See, it's all about making God happy. He's in the heart. He loves this. He loves to that the absolute eternal truth is being glorified in this world. He loves it. He loves pointing out things that are in the way of accessing this truth, clearing it away. So it doesn't actually love it so much. It's kind of an incidental activity. But he loves, glorifying what is true. And because, that's why devotees actually come here, because there's a certain taste in this preaching to glorify what is true in the illusion. Can you see how that is? It's like preaching to the choir in this spiritual world, it's like everybody's self-realized there. But here, oh, wow, man. Everybody's like, and if you get a few people to listen, it's so pleasurable to your heart to preach the truth. And people benefit so much. They start to wake up. It's best time. It's called Leela Avatar. Even the devotees are like empowered Leela avatars. This is what's going on here. It's an empowered Leela avatar thing. See, the Lord uses us. You know how there was a movie called Clones, and these guys were sitting in they were sitting in their chairs, and they had a clone go out and do all the work. They go out and do everything, and they'd act in the world and all of that stuff. Well, that's actually what's going on. This is the spiritual dimension of that. See, Krishna's sitting back. He's observing everything, right? We're his clones. The devotees are his clones, and they're out there acting in this world. But he's the actual one doing it. Just like you can watch that movie or part of it just to get the idea. What's it called? With Bruce Willis, something about clones in 2008 or something. And they're all, him and his wife are just sitting in a chair, and you only find that out at the end of the movie, because you thought they were all going around, doing these things, and they were just sitting back, in these chairs. And their clones were growing. That's like the kind of how the Lord works with the guru. We're his clones. Where do you think all that stuff comes from? Go ahead, Lolita. What? Oh, I thought you wanted to say something.
I just received a message of Shamagori that she has a problem.
She has a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Shoulder.
But I need to read it. She sent it to me. I just received it.
Oh, you're reading it. Okay.
I don't want to say anything, but you saw me moving, maybe.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
When I see your hand go up, so sometimes your finger goes up, and I thought.
Mostly I do that, and now I did it by accident, maybe.
Ah. That's okay. I got it.
Sorry. Yeah. I try not to do it, not to move mostly.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it, man. Just be yourself. No repression here. I don't like repression. Yeah. So, yeah, wherever I was talking about. Clones. Yeah. So, yes, this is kind of sort of like that. What else, Tom?
Yeah, I feel we are as clones and as clowns also. Like being fools.
Yeah, clown. I like that.
Number one of the tarot card deck. Yes, like we are the fools, we are the clowns.
Yeah, because it appears foolish to people. Yeah, that's a self-realization. Self-realization appear foolish to the foolish. See, it's appearing. They're just projecting their own foolishness on the devotees. It became very interesting when I started to see that go on. I started to realize, people are just projecting their stuff. In my conversation, a lot of times, you're like a mirror. When you start to really enter into the spiritual consciousness, you're just like a mirror. And people say all this, blah, 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 blah. They're talking about they're projecting their own consciousness. And if you identify with it, this is what a lot of devotees, even here, may do. You identify what they're projecting. See, and that's the problem. It says it's like, when you get purified, you get to a point where you get all that mix out of you, and you see clearly what's going on. You see, this person's just pretty. It's nothing to do with personally me. You can't even say, well, that's going on in me. Like some people, a little higher conscious, they say, well, they're just reflecting what's going on in me because I got that too, type thing. Have you heard that one? You're just a reflection for what's inside me. But when you get purified, really, you can't even say that, because God is in you now, and it's not related to you. It's related to their situation. I don't know if you understand that, but maybe somebody will. Yeah. See, the Lord is living in you, so that doesn't pertain. The Lord is in you, and that's what you're relating to. And the Lord's not in them yet, so they're just projecting their consciousness out, saying, "Oh, you're this and you're that, and you're a hypocrite, you're a liar, and you're a cheater." You notice I say about me when I start preaching, "Ooh, he's a cheater. He's this. He's bogus." Do I take it personally? No. Because it's not to do it. It's his own. I mean, I know what I do. And see, if you believe what he's saying, then See, he doesn't know these people say these things. They're lying. They're keeping the path, hidden from those, and the devotees hidden from those who are not ready to come in. Because if you believe in people that are lying, then you're like a part of that. You become connected to that. That's like Jarasandha. See, Jarasandha never lied, and he was a very strict Vaidhi Bhakti. But he was a liar. He never lied, but he was a liar. You know why? You know what the lie was? That Krishna, he is a rascal. And even that's a lie, but not a lie, because it's true. But not true, because people think, oh, why should I go to Krishna? He's a rascal. Right? See how this stuff is so deep. And you have to be in a sangha. You can't imagine what it takes to get into a sangha like this. It's beyond the experience of most people. You pretty much have to be born for this, and then it gets so strong here that people start transforming they become like, they're all like, like worms that have to go into a cocoon and become a butterfly. It's that deep and that transformative. Do you want to say something, Lolita?
Worms, I thought they were caterpillars.
Oh, caterpillar, yeah. Caterpillar, it's a better word. Worm doesn't sound so good. Caterpillar. The caterpillar. They're all mushy and, full of stuff, fat. They can't fly, see? So here we get your wings. Yeah. So what else? Anything else? Anybody want to say? If not, Lolita, why don't you read us some? Or who feels like reading? Everybody's being too polite.
Yeah.
You read, Lolita.
Maharaj, I'd like to read, but the machine is just playing up a little bit. So.
Oh, okay. A little bit later then. Okay, Lolita, yeah. Read. How about Prabodhanandana Saraswati Thakur, that Nectar Moon of Lord Chaitanya?
Which chapter do you want me to read, Guru Maharaj?
Well, actually, maybe read Chaitanya Bhagavat.
Okay.
Yeah, we can all follow along here.
It's a difficult one for me, but okay.
Oh, it's difficult?
Yeah, his language is difficult for me, but it's okay. It's okay. Krishna always helps me.
Well, yeah, and I'll explain some things. Is it the concepts you don't understand, or the words?
The word, the English, the way how the sentences are composed, but most of the time.
Okay. Well, yeah, go ahead. I'll give me an excuse to say a few things. Yeah. So, how about Majjhikanda chapter 16? No, I changed my mind. How about Chaitanya Charitamrita? You can understand that better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Let's see. Let me find the chapter here. Come on. There we go. Okay, chapter.
I need glasses.
How about chapter? How about chapter 7?
What, Lila?
Oh, in Ancha Lila.
Okay. The meeting, the meeting of
That's a
of
good
Shi-
chapter. Good. Confirmation.
His name is already nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. Oh, glories to you. Oh, glories to you. The meeting of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Valabhabata. Let me offer, let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Simply, by the causeless mercy of the devotees, engaging in licking, in licking honey from his lotus feet, even a fallen soul becomes eternally liberated. Oh, glorious! Oh, glories to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, glory. Oh, glories to Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to Advaita Chandra. And all glories to the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Next year, all the devotees of Bengal. All the devotees of Bengal they went to visit Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And as previously, the Lord met each and every one of them. And thus, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he performed his pastimes with his devotees. And then a learned scholar named Valabhabata, he went, he went to Jagannath Puri to meet the Lord. And when Valabhabata arrived, he offered his obeisances to the lotus feet of the Lord, accepted him as a great devotee. The Lord, the Lord embraced him. The Lord embraced him with great respect. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he seated Valabhabata near him. And then Valabhabata, he very humbly began to speak. For a long time he said, I have desired. For a long time I have desired to see you, my Lord. My Lord, now Lord Jagannath, Lord Jagannath, Lord Jagannath had fulfilled this desire, and therefore I am seeing you. one, one who receives your audience is fortunate indeed. For you. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. Since one who remembers you, one who remembers you is purified. Why should it be astonishing that one becomes purified by seeing you? One can immediately purify his entire house. Simply by remembering exalted personalities. To say nothing of directly seeing them, touching their noses. washing, washing their feet or offering them places. Offering them places to sit. The fundamental religion. The fundamental religious system in the age of Kali is the chanting on the holy name of Krishna, unless empowered by Krishna. One cannot propagate the Sankirtan movement. You have spread the Sankirtan movement of Krishna consciousness. Therefore, it's evident that you have been empowered by Lord Krishna. There is no question about it. You have manifested the holy name of Krishna throughout the entire world. Anyone who sees you is immediately absorbed in ecstatic love of Krishna without being, without being especially empowered by Krishna. One cannot manifest ecstatic love of Krishna. Krishna. Krishna is the only one who gives ecstatic love. Krishna is the only one who gives ecstatic love. And that's the verdict of all revealed scriptures. There may be many unauspicious incarnations of the personality of Godhead, but who other Lord Krishna can bestow love of God upon the surrendered souls. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "My dear Radha Babata, you are a learned schooler. Kindly listen to me. I am a sannyasa of the Mayavada school. Therefore, I have no chance of knowing what Krishna Bhakti is. Nevertheless, my mind has become purified because I have associated with Advaita Acharya, who is directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is unparalleled in his understanding of all the Vedic scriptures and the devotional service of Lord Krishna. Therefore, he is called Advaita Acharya. He's such a great personality that by his mercy he can convert even the meat eaters to the devotional service of Krishna. Who therefore can estimate the power of his Vaishnavism? Nityananda Prabhu, the attitude, is also directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's always intoxicated with the madness of ecstatic love. Indeed, is an ocean of bliss, an ocean of love of Krishna. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya perfectly knows the six philosophical theses. He is therefore the spiritual master of the entire world in the six paths of philosophy. He is the best of devotees. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has shown me the limit of devotional service. Only by his mercy have I understood that devotional service to Krishna is the essence of all mystic yoga. Srila Ramananda is the ultimate knower of the transcendental mellows of Lord Krishna's devotional service. He has me instructed that Lord Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Through the mercy of Ramananda Roy, I have understood that ecstatic love of Krishna is the highest goal of life, and that spontaneous love of Krishna is the highest perfection. The servant, the friend, the superior, and conjugal lover, they are the shelters of the transcendental mellows called Dasya, Sakya, Vaichalya, and Srigara. There are two kinds of emotion, bhava. Emotion with an understanding of the Lord's full opulences is called Aishvarya, Jnana, Yukta, and pure, uncontaminated emotion is called Kevala. One cannot achieve shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, the son of Maharaj Nanda, simply by knowing his opulences. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, the son of Mother Yashoda, is accessible to those devotees engaged in spontaneous loving service, but he is not as easily accessible to mental speculators, to those striving for self-realization by severe austerities and penances, or to those who consider the body the same, the same as the self.
You see,
The world,
he's accessible. He's accessible to those who are engaged in spontaneous devotional service. The Vraj version of Krishna. If you're not, then you cannot. He's not. You have no access. You can't even find the door. It's like you're trying to go into a kingdom, man. Where's the door, right? You ever see a kingdom on the films? You know, they have a kingdom. There's a door. You don't go through the door. You don't get into the kingdom, right? You don't know what it is. It's all these high walls. That's Vrindavan, my friend. That's why the Lord sent the door. You got to go through the door, man. Open the friggin' door, man. Go in. He's accessible through the door. This is what Jesus was talking about, man. You know, for his kingdom. You know, and that kingdom is not Vrindavan. They don't go to Vrindavan. It's not their kingdom yet. There's a many in my Father's house. There are many mansions, and that's that Father. He showed me that, and then he showed me this king, the son of Maharaj Nanda. You know, that's the complete version of God, and this is extraordinary that we have this revelation of the Lord here. You know, he showed me the two things. It's amazing, man. You got Vrindavan, you got this. You know, what most people get with Jesus, they don't get it in this life. Usually not, no. You don't get to see what Jesus saw in this life. I mean, really see, you know. But this is the complete Godhead. Now this is where fulfillment is. Yeah. Once you get the bug, you know, and you can't get it through, he's not accessible through what? Mental speculation. Remember, she read that. See, that's why you can't relish these mellows through speculating on what you think they are. All you do is you confuse yourself and confuse others. You think you're a guru of Vrindavan, bringing people to Vrindavan, and you can't do it. You can't do the job. You know. But anyway, we're here to, you know, see, like Prabhupada preached Vaidhi, Bhakti Siddhanta also. It's not really, he's not accessible that way by austerities, renunciations, and those. See? So now it's time so people can understand, because people, the best they're doing is preaching what Prabhupada preached about rules, regulations, ceremonies, build temples, stuff like that. We need something more extraordinary, don't we? I mean, why not? It's here. It's ordered even, you know, it's like blessed, you know, make everybody goddesses fortune who are ready for it, want it. Yeah. So he's not, you see, this is the whole, when we read the verses, look at Lalita's reading. She's reading, relishing the words. That's how, see, it's about love. These words are love personified. See, and you see her relishing these things. And the realizations will deepen forever and ever and ever. From this relish, in no other way. It's you gotta, like, you know, what did Jesus say? I'm the bread of life. To explain, see, all these things need to be explained. Well, what does that mean? I'm the bread of life, you know.
My soul eats this food.
Yeah, you see, the bread of life. Oh, you see her eating. That's how it is. That's how the bread of life thing in the book is explained by. That's the purport of the bread of life. You're eating the bread. Tasting this bread, tasting these realizations of that. Vrindavan is this taste, tasting the verses, tasting these places. You get the same experience of those devotees being in Vrindavan. You know, what's the difference? You're there relishing the verses of describing Vrindavan, and they're relishing being in Vrindavan by seeing it, and the same effect is happening. Their bodies are crying and choking, and tears are coming and laughing, and you know, you get the same experience by mantra. This shows you, it's proof. It's not just a word. Oh, the name of God, the pastimes of God are non-different than him. Oh yeah, do you experience that? Can you relish that, taste that? Well, most can't. That's why they're on the outside. Yeah, you got to be cleaned of the speculation, and that's what a sadhu sangha does. Just naturally, you begin to relish. Go ahead. What?
Yeah, they have big words, and they with a big head. He's not different from his name, and he's not different from his pastimes. And then, but explain what it means, and then it stops.
Yeah, they can't explain because they can't experience the non-difference. If you know that God is non-different in his name, can you imagine being in God's association now? Well, that's only to the devotees who are relishing this non-difference of Krishna, and then they can explain it because they're experienced in it. You know, they can point you in the right direction. Say, hey, stop going that way. Go, where the experienced devotees are, sadhu sangha. Go to real sadhu sangha. Hey, if I'm explaining, like, see, I was in Narayana Sangha. Okay, this is a good example. I use them not to criticize. Hey, man, isn't this about learning? I mean, they can learn from being a different thing. So I'm there, and they're Radhi, this, oh, Radhi, ooh, yeah, Radhi. But there was no relish. I mean, they were going in their minds. There's this, and half the time I didn't understand what he's talking about. Really, honestly, I was understanding. I couldn't understand. Why can't I understand these things? Oh, you're just not, just not high enough. I was always understanding. See, I had to finally get. I was always understanding. I couldn't understand because of speculation. And when I would hear this, I said, that's not it.
No.
And that's why all the way up, they don't have the real deal. It's not the real line.
No.
You got to know this, people. This is what I went through, a year and a half of that. That was the austerity. Go for a year and a half in that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I also never understood those speculations. I thought they were all very smart and I was very stupid.
Yeah.
And they always say, yeah. And I thought, I
they don't understand. And there's so many people, they're just close, but they got to get through this to get into the real kingdom. I mean, they have a lot of good devotees going there. Good. They're good people. I mean, good. They're cultured. They follow etiquettes and all that. But hey, man, you want to go into the real place. You want to, it's a bit more informal in Vrindavan, It's not about, you don't bring in your pride, material pride, and I'm a scholar and I know all these things. No, that doesn't come in there. Devotees just relish Krishna's associate. I just relish these books, man. I relish the name. That's it. Lalita's just doing that. She's on the real path. She found the real goal. She's the real guru. Johan also.
I found the real guru. I found the only guru.
Yeah. Janaki, anybody in that mood. Govinda, all of it. River. Isn't it nice to be on the real path and teach you teach by your example, man. You went in the door. You know that when I say that, I can relate to that because you went in the door. I'm the shepherd of the sheep. By showing them by your example. Yeah, I went in the door. You can go into, and then from your preaching, that's the door. Is go in, man. See? So it's like that, man. It's great. Read that verse again from the beginning.
One higher. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the son of Mother Yashoda, is accessible to those devotees engaged in spontaneous loving service.
Can you see she's got access? The question, hey, ISKCON and devotees there, do you have access? She's got it. We see. I mean, I can see with my own eyes, man. I ain't blind. I see she's got access to that son of Maharaj Nanda. Any devotee who's got some tears and crying and just loves these books. I mean, that's what truly found. This is more true love than anything else in this world. And you'll see that's different. This love you get from relishing Krishna and in his word. You're doing what Jesus did. What do you think? He's on this cross quoting scriptures. He must have loved that word. Even the Pharisees thought, well, God, the guy's still quoting. We thought we could stop him from preaching, stop him from relishing. He's sitting there on the cross, thinking about all the Bible verses, the essence of them. Yeah, people becoming like, we make devotees like that. Now that's a real devotee. You want to be like that, man? You want to be like Jesus? Well, you must do it eventually. In some lifetime, you're going to be like Jesus if you want to get out of this situation. Hey, man, Jesus was out of the situation because he was who he was, a son of God, man. You got to be one too. You go in the right door, the right way, at the right time, you're going to be there. You're going to be a son of God. You're going to relate to what Jesus said. Oh, yeah, that's happening to me, man. Yeah. I didn't even, Jesus got the crown of thorns, right? He was whipped, all that stuff. I experienced that just spontaneously. Just happened, with the Krishna coming up, and into this, and he's coming up into the crown chakra and going out, and then the crown of thorns there, and it's just like, oh yeah, there you go. I can relate to that, Jesus. That's metaphorical too. A lot of this stuff. You think all these things are esoteric and metaphorical, teaching us the what do they call those archetypes that are inside us of self-realization. The awakening of the crown chakra is that crown of thorns. Man, I felt that, man. It's like 1,000 needles in the head, and it hurts like hell. But it felt like, wow, I got a crown of thorns, man. Crown chakras opened. And then I could see the pineal opened. I saw right into the saint up there, Moses. Had tablet. I mean, it must have been Moses. He was carrying tablets, walking down these stairs, and then I saw the painting of the same thing. It was the transfiguration, isn't it? Man, I was transformed at that. That my life was never the same after that.
My God.
It's like a transfiguration. I saw the same kind of painting. Jesus was sit on top of the mountain. See, top of the mountain, crown chakra. See, top of the mountain. He was looking up. I was looking up. I saw through. I was looking up into the thing. He saw they were painting Moses, wearing white, had tablets in his hands, walking down steps. I saw tablets walking down steps. I said, oh my God, there was the thing right there. See, transfigured. So all these things, I could relate. Yeah. Then you can understand the metaphorical nature of scriptures and what they're trying to drive. It's not about it. Oh, well, isn't it a nice bedtime story? Jesus' transfigurations and, how about going through it, man? See what Jesus saw, Feel like Jesus felt, 2 years later, then I felt like Jesus felt. I felt the compassion that Jesus felt, for the whole world, and just look at everybody and just crying, and that love, for mankind. God so loved the world, and therefore he sent his beloved son. I knew all those things, all these verses. I still know to this day because of that's the kind of mercy Lord Chaitanya and Jesus came to give us. Amazing. This amazing grace. I mean, we're going to make, this side of what we're doing is so powerful here. People will realize this more and more and more. This just gets more and more clear. It's like that movie. There was a television show where it started out black and white, and then as they started to interact in the thing, it became more and more in color. See, that's the kingdom of God by describe. What do you think Sadhu Sangha is about? What do you think it is about talking about Krishna? It makes the kingdom of God more and more tangible and real in this world. It's got to be spoken into existence. What do you think this mouth is for? To speak bullshit and nonsense? Oh, yeah, let me go talk about the weather. Let me talk about Trumps and all. That's all illusion. That's why that reality is happening. People believe in it. They got the mask on. Yeah. I heard the mainstream. They're talking about how much fear I should have. Oh, yeah. Okay, I have a fearful existence. You see, look at me. I'm a canary now. They're looking like canaries, The beaks. It's like a big beak now. I was sitting in the thing without a mask, and I'm looking around. I said, I almost wanted to just say, do you know how ridiculous this looks? Look at us just a couple of years ago. And look at us. We're in there with these beaks, man, and thinking, oh, this is the new normal. Yeah, not breathe, no air, let's not make such a big carbon footprint, man. Let's breathe our own CO2. Oh, that is so intelligent. Boy, God gives us real good intelligence now, man. Man, Fauci, you're my God, man. Bill Gates, man, thank you for being government. Oh, Biden, you're such a good father, man. Oh, do you do a good job, man. See, this is what faith in Maya does. She doesn't do a good job. She's not supposed to do a good job. She's supposed to kick you in the face so many times you finally say, I give up. I don't think I want to worship you anymore. Krishna's fantastic, man. You know, you're free. Even hearing this, all this stuff, you're still free in him. He's in you because that's your freedom when he's in you. Otherwise, you're locked up in the Maya. You're in a cage. This is a cage here. See, we're all in Krishna's material Maya. See, we're walking through his Maya here. We're in a cage. We're like the bird in the cage with a beak now. The mask is your beak. You're sitting there walking the cage. You look, and they look up and they look at their eyes. They look just like birds, man. You know, with a beak mask on, you know, different colored beaks. You know, oh yeah, this is a parrot. You know, and we're walking and we're all caged up in this world like that. But a devotee isn't. They're out of the cage because Krishna's in them. How can, you know, Krishna's in the cage now? He's in the cage. See, rib cage. Another word, man. This word was, there's a reason. The only purpose of the rib cage is to protect the heart, right? See, so the Lord gets in there, you know, wakes up in the rib cage, and then we get out of the cage of the world, the universe, actually the whole universe. Isn't it nice to be free? Freedom, sovereignty, man. This is what I say. You know, people don't understand. What am I saying? You know, I say you can never be sovereign. Mr. New Age people out there want to be sovereign and they want to be free of the government. You'll never be free of the government. We are built to be governed. But we got to be free in the Lord, free in Radha Krishna worship, free in Radha Krishna being in us. And we're in them and they're in us. And now we know what Jesus said. Why? Be in me, I in you, we in the Father, man. You see, you guys are living it, man. You think of your guru, and it must be true because you have the experience. God is in you. You know, you pray. I mean, I watch with my own eyes. I'm thinking, my God, you know, they chant their guru's name, and there's such ecstasy. It's like God is in them. They're in the guru's in them, and God is in. We're in the Father. See, and more than that, because we're in Krishna. You know, in Vrindavan. That Father, that revelation of God, you know. So, Amy, no, you have super tough skin. I'm in your corner. I don't have any other time for haters of truth. Yes, I like that. Yes, thank you. Being in our corner. The Surrogates, good movie. She watched it. See, I like movie watchers. I was able to take I was able to take a break from this world, and through that period of time, I discovered Srila Guru Haridas, and my entire perspective changed for the better. Yeah, that's when you say every situation that brought you here, when you really get what's going on here, you'll say, "Oh, I'm glad I was on a machine for 30 years. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been open to this."
I had to burn
Oh,
out.
I'm glad I was this or that, and I was in the mode of goodness, and I got burnt out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten this. You know, your burnout was it's the path that brought you here.
Otherwise, I was still working until
Yeah.
I was 67.
Oh boy, you would be dead by now.
Working now, I would be dead.
You'd be dead by now. Yeah. It changed for the better, but soon I have to return to this material world for material purposes. Dollars. Don't worry, we're going to get you. I'm going to get you onto the crypto thing somehow. I'm going to figure out how to make some money for you. Krishna will make it easier. Yeah, I mean, they're crypto millionaires. You know, why not? We can do it too. You know, there's so many crypto billionaires. And we'll do that. We'll just have the whole Sangha on vacation of Sadhu Sangha. Everybody will do sadhu sang. Yeah. Half the sung is on welfare anywhere, right? Getting paid by the government. The EU is pretty good in that way. So in America, they got a taste for that. If they would have used that for like Amy did, no, that would have been great. Instead of she got to be able to watch all these things, make all this spiritual advancement. Don't worry, Krishna will make something. He'll make all kinds of arrangements.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah. No, you have super tough. Okay, I read that. Yeah. Aman Narayan. Hare Krishna Maharaj and all of the yes. Yeah, Narayan. Steady Aman Narayan. He comes all the time still. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's such a
sometimes I give it odd hours classes, and he shows up. It's like, don't you ever sleep? It's like, Yes, by listening to the ecstatic reading given by these divine saintly disciples of the Sangha can also purify a whole room. Yeah, whole world too, where they reside as written in Srimad Bhagavatam. Simply by our remembering you, our houses become instantly sanctified. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, simple. Instantly sanctified. And other people have to do all kinds of stuff to clean them and all that to say and it's only sanctified in the mode of goodness. This is transcendental sanctification. Yeah. All right. 514, 614. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a break.
look at him.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take a little break, and I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, crypto is only for some devotees, not for everybody. It's I don't even know if it's for me actually. It's you got. I'm trying to see how it can simplify it. See, simplify it. It's a bit, like I get into some complication. I want to say it's all these different coins. It's like crazy, man. I think you lose your Christian consciousness. Let me figure it out first. And then I'll give you the shortcut. Just like I figured out Krishna consciousness, and I'll give you the shortcut.
We depend on you, Guru Maharaj, for everything.
Yeah. So yeah. So I just I'm kind of interested for the devotees that need to work too much. Like it would be nice if Amy didn't have to work so much. So yeah. So let's see, Krishna. Yeah, just do it, and Krishna will just. I like the way he works. It's always better than what you can think, conceive of. It's just how he is. Yeah. Okay, so we'll end the stream here.
Okay. Thank you.